Once they arrived at Cream's house, they went to her bedroom and saw the young rabbit lying down on her bed. She looked like she was asleep, with her hands folded and her pet chow cheese by her side. Huh? Tails wondered as he saw the young rabbit. Cream's just sleeping. Amy tried to keep her cool, although she wanted to yell. I don't understand. She was acting all weird 5 minutes ago. Tails walked up to the sleeping rabbit to check on her. The young fox saw some red dots on her neck. It was then he realized that Cream was bitten. There's some teeth marks on her. His best friend walked up to him and saw the bite marks as well. Sonic gasped. I'm beginning to feel that Eggman might be involved in this. Suddenly, the door slammed shut, causing everyone to turn around in shock. Then Cream rose up from the bed and revealed her vampire form behind their backs. I couldn't believe that the IDW publishing comics would do something like this. I thought, what in heaven's name am I reading? Please tell me I'm dreaming. I pinched myself on the arm, only to find out that I wasn't really dreaming. Regardless, I kept reading. As Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, and Amy turned back around to see their friend as a vampire, they gasped at the sight of this. Cream began to speak in a Romanian language like Dracula does in the 1931 film starring Bela Lugosi. Hello there, my friends, Cream greeted them. Cheese and I are so happy that you got to visit us today. Sonic tried to act brave, but he was a bit spooked when he spoke. Cream, what's gotten into you and Cheese? We're okay, Mr. Sonic, Cream replied. We are just lonely, so we thought that if you want to have fun with us. What's that? Tails asked. Well, before we have fun, let us suck your blood. Everyone got scared from what Cream said. She turned to her loyal friend. Got them, Cheese! Cream laughed evilly as her pet chow Cheese, who also turned into a vampire, lunged at them. First, he lunged at Amy, who was about to use her Pico Pico hammer, but he threw it out of her hands. It was then he jumped at her and started to suck her blood. Next, Cream lunged at Knuckles, who tried desperately to escape by punching at the bedroom door. She sucked his blood as well. Then Cheese charged at Tails, who was lying on the ground in shock. His blood got sucked too. As Sonic witnessed his best friend being turned into a vampire, he began to walk away from the rabbit and chow. Cream giggled evilly before saying, Well, Sonic, it looks like you've got nowhere to run. Sonic tried to get the young rabbit to reconsider sucking his blood by begging her. Cream, stop! Stop it! This is not you! She stopped to hear him. You don't want to suck my blood? As a matter of fact, you don't want to suck anyone else's blood, Sonic said. You need to fight the urge to feed. Cream began to feel uncomfortable and tried to explain that she was a vampire. However, she became more and more furious at the blue hedgehog. No! Your blood is mine! Cream shouted. You and your friend shall rise and join us to suck the blood of the rest of our friends! Let's get them, Cheese! Cheese agreed with his owner. Sonic managed to dodge both Cream and Cheese when they tried to lunge at him. He performed his homing attack on the door to knock it down. Surprisingly enough, it actually worked. Sonic ran out of Cream's bedroom to the living room while he was in pursuit by 2 vampires. But once he made his way to the living room to reach for the front door, he tripped and fell onto the floor. Sonic turned to realize that his foot just got caught by Cheese holding onto the jump rope. He tried to untangle himself as quickly as possible, but by that time, it was too late. Cream appeared next to Cheese. Nice try, Mr. Sonic, said Cream, but your time is up. Now, fearing for his life, Sonic begged and pleaded with the young rabbit and Pat Chow not to suck his blood. Unfortunately, his last-ditch effort for help fell on deaf ears. They lunged at the blue hedgehog, who started to scream at the top of his lungs. As I read Sonic scream for help while his blood got sucked, I began to feel a chill down my spine. Why would anyone make this as an issue? This is just wrong. The Sonic franchise never shows any blood or gore. The comic ends with Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Cream, and Cheese, all as vampires staring at the reader. Sonic began to speak in the same language Cream had. We hope that this story didn't scare you too much, he said in an evil tone of voice. Just remember, don't have a wooden stake and any garlic to defend you from us vampires. If so, we would suck your blood. Until next issue, kiddies, pleasant dreams. Sonic and his friends laughed evilly. I left the comic issue and gave myself about an hour or two to calm myself down. As I recollected myself, I thought who else was next to become vampires? Shadow? Rouge? The Chaotix? But at the same time, I was beginning to suspect who made a vampire version of Sonic. I mean, Sonic was meant for kids and adults alike. I hope the others didn't turn into vampires. I was considering contacting Ian Flynn, who was the head writer of the Sonic IDW publishing comics, via email. But before I could do that, I got an email on Google. It was, of course, from Ian Flynn himself. Ian Flynn was originally the chief writer for the Sonic Archie comics before Sega and Archie cut ties with each other. Here's what he wrote. Hello, reader. If you have read Rise of the Vampire Hedgehog, that issue has been deleted from our IDW publishing website. One of our writers, whom I will not say his name, wrote that comic to mock the original Dracula film from 1931 and the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. We rejected the idea, but he released it to the website anyway. He is now terminated from the job. We will be releasing new issues involving Sonic and his new adventures during the Metal Virus saga. Our sincerest apologies for those who have read the banned issue and are currently scarred. This is Ian Flynn, signing out. Now that I'm officially on summer vacation, I continue to read the Sonic IDW comics. I just really, really hope that Sonic doesn't become a Zombot. I also hope that Dr. Eggman and his new ally, Dr. Starline, get what they deserve for turning the blue hero and his friends into these heartless robots.